Hello, I'm Lynsey Storer and today I'm going to teach you how to do a lino print. It's just going to be a 2-colour lino print and the first thing that you will need to do is draw out an image. This is a woodcut by Carl Schmidt Rottluff from 1916. Here is another one by him. He was one of the German expressionists. I particularly like the mark making here. And this is by carve. The use of emotion just through the simplicity of the black and white is something that I really love about this piece. This is the painting that I've made that I was working from. There's a filter in Clips called Comic Book, and when I uploaded and tried this filter, I thought, oh, that reminds me of the one that I usually use in Photoshop, which is either the stamp tool or the photocopy tool. This is the drawing that I made. Here's the simplified drawing that I've made from these images with reference to the German expressionists, but obviously keeping marks and lines and tone in the places where I could see it beforehand. You need to make sure you've got plenty of graphite on, so your shading needs to be quite dark at this stage. Then line it up with the corner of your lino like this and begin to shade on the back. What I've done here is I've lined up the paper into the corner of the lino and then I've scribbled over the top. I've attached a little bit of tape so that it makes it so that it's not going to slip. If you scribble on the back of your work once it's lined up, the friction and the pressure will mean that the graphite adheres to the lino. This is how the image appears on the lino, but the graphite will soon smudge unless I draw over it with a pen. As you can see, I'm drawing over all of the lines now with my pen. The pencil will actually rub off, but the pen won't. Here I'm beginning to cut. You can see that I'm cutting away from myself. I'm not digging deep, I'm just letting it glide across the surface. When I'm at this stage, I always keep the image next to my work so that I can look directly across. So I am removing the bits which are going to appear white, and I am leaving the bits which will be black. So if you can see here, this bit which is black on my lino, because I haven't cut it away, is the same as the black bit that's mirrored over there. When you're cutting, just remember to not dig down deep. So as I'm removing, if you just watch, I don't dig low, I just cut a little bit and it's like a little rocking motion like this. If I want to get the print with the lines on it, so I can get those grooves that are there, I've got to think really seriously about which way I want the lines to be. So that involves a little bit of thought, a little bit of decision making beforehand, so that you can say, right, I would like it like this, I would like it like that, in terms of the texture that the ridges create. What you need to do is remember to turn your work around so that you can get a cut which is flowing in a direction that your hand can move in. So that's just a top tip for you. So here is my lino cut, ready to be inked and then to be printed.